Love this podcast? Support this show through the Acast supporter feature. It's up to you how much you give, and there's no regular commitment. Just hit the link in the show description to support now.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. You know, one of the perks about having 4 kids that you know about is actually getting a direct line to the big man up north. And this year, he wants you to know the best gift that you can give someone is the gift of Mint Mobile's unlimited wireless for $15 a month. Now, you don't even need to wrap it. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
This holiday season, Instacart is bringing magic to the people who make it magic for others. Get delivery and deals on everything you need this season. Whether it's a last-minute holiday decor emergency, coverage for the holiday party, or just avoiding going out in the cold, Instacart is here. Plus, November 24th to December 23rd is Deal Month, with savings from your favorite retailers and deals on grocery, electronics, beauty, toys, and more. Download the Instacart app to get a little magic delivered today.
Robert Akerman, yes.
Britain, an ancient kingdom with legends of violence, cruelty, and torment in its blood. Join your hosts, Ross, John, and James, as they bravely tread where few would dare. Witness their journey into the horrific history of British horror. They are the General Witchfinders.
Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, goblins and ghouls, welcome back to the 65th and festive episode of the General Witchfinders podcast. I'm James in Bournemouth in southern England.
I'm John Pountney in South Wales. I'm just ruminating, is this 65A?
Oh, so I'm going to do 65 and then 66 because it just gets confusing, doesn't it?
Confusing, yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I agree with that, please.
Oh, because we've always
like the A and B. I like an A and B suffix.
Okay, let's do the 65A then, and we'll make K9.
Okay. So it's 65B.
Okay.
Because that's very Doctor Who. I'm John Pountney. I've already said that, haven't I? I'm in South Wales, which is still in the south of Wales, etc., etc.
Blah, blah, blah. 65 episodes, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You get the gist. And I'm Ross in Dorchester in southern England. This time we entered the Ice House.
If one can do anything at all, to help people get by, get through life. The whole aim of my own work is simply to help people get through life.
What kind of life is it that people need helping through?
My sister means that if life is something merely to be got through, then the only agreeable aspect of it might be its end.
Perhaps you should assist people to end their lives, not to get through them.
Perhaps you do. Perhaps that is what our guest wishes us to understand, Jessica.
Not a bar that's probably in somewhere like Dorset. Dorset, Dorch. No, not Dorch. Weymouth.
Yeah.
There must be somewhere called the Ice House. Surely
absolutely.
That had a refit in about 2010.
And it's called the House, House, House. They want to try and make it like a Bavarian vibe.
I just laughed like someone on the Ellis James podcast, because that's how they laugh, and I instantly regret it now because they're so unfunny. That was genuinely funny though, James. I like that.
There's Club Ice in Pontypridd.
There you are. Is there really?
Yeah, a popular dance club with DJ theme nights, techno, house and trance. Happy hours and late closings.
Where it is. No idea
Ice
where
House
it is.
There's one called the Ice House in Reading, which is a cocktail study
place.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lovely. Right. Okay.
Do they have weird carnivorous plants that
Maybe.
Kind of move around.
We should have done like a live version of this in Club Ice and Ponty, couldn't we?
Why not?
Okay. So, The Ice House is part of the BBC's A Ghost Story for Christmas strand and marks the final instalment of the original 1971 to 1978 run. It is also the last of the run to be covered by this very podcast. So if you've missed our earlier episodes on the series, do have a rummage around through the back catalogue. There are some real classics in there. So this was written by John Bowen, who previously wrote The Treasure of Abbot Thomas. Great. In 1974, The Ice House was produced by Rosemary Hill and directed by Derek Lister. It first aired on BBC One on the 25th of December, 1978, making it only the second of the films in the series to be broadcast on Christmas Day after Lost Hearts,
which we
also enjoyed. Yes, last Christmas. The cast includes John Stride as Paul, Geoffrey Burridge as Clovis, and Elizabeth Romilly as Jessica. Like the previous year's Stigma, The Ice House is an original, contemporary story rather than a period ghost story adaptation, which had previously been a defining feature of the Strand. This shift was at the insistence of producer Rosemary Hill, who had taken over the role in 1973. Series creator Lawrence Gordon Clark was less enthusiastic about this direction and left following Stigma, making The Ice House the only film in the original run not directed by him. John Stride made his first uncredited screen appearance in Sink the Bismarck! !
With Beck's granddad was a naval advisor on that film.
Really?
Yeah,
so that's good.
They got a little because he was in the Navy in the war, and hanging up in Beck's mum and dad's flat, they got this little cartoon, which was presented to him at the end of the film as a thank you for working on the film.
Nice one.
So did he help sink the Bismarck Cross?
I'm not sure. Well, he may have done.
Right. Okay. So he then also went on to play a psychiatrist in The Omen in 1976, a General Witchfinders favourite, as well as a Grenadier Guards Major in A Bridge Too Far, the year before his appearance here. He later played one of the lead roles in the BBC adaptation of Kingsley Amos's The Old Devils in 1992. BBC producer Adrian Morby wrote at length about working with Stride on The Old Devils, describing him as a fine actor whose volatility could be difficult to manage. Morby recalled proposing a paperback cover design that placed Stride on the back rather than the front, prompting a late-night phone call in which Stride threatened to kill him.
The main guy from this?
Yeah.
This meek guy? Wow.
Yeah, Morby noted that Stride seemed to need someone to hate in order to generate the energy that fueled his performances.
Oh, don't we all?
Exactly, yeah. I thought I was about to say something similar. And while he remained impressed by his skill as an actor, he suggested that this volatility might explain why Stride often worked only once with producers who admired him.
Oh, interesting.
Geoffrey Burridge appeared as Mark Proctor in early episodes of Emmerdale Farm and is also remembered for his guest role as Dorian in the Blake 7 episode Rescue. In 1981, he appeared in American Werewolf in London as the undead murdered man seen with his fiancée in the porno cinema scene.
Oh.
Wow.
You could try killing yourself. Yeah.
There you go.
Your wrists.
It's, yeah. Tragically, Burridge died in London from an AIDS-related illness in 1987. He left behind his partner, the actor Alec McCowan, who threatened to withhold permission for his This Is Your Life episode to be broadcast unless their relationship was acknowledged. Wow. This was eventually added as a voiceover at the end. Wow. Talk about different times.
Yeah, I was saying to Taylor Beck about it. It's just mad. That was in our lifetime.
Alec McGowan, very familiar, great actor. We've probably watched him in something.
We have indeed. I'm about to say it is also worth
Frenzy.
Noting.
Oh my God, he's brilliant in Frenzy.
There you go.
He's the police officer, isn't he?
I'm not sure who he played.
He has the horrible cooking done for him by his wife. Yeah. Oh my God. Wow. So they were partners in real life. Good God.
Yeah. So it says that, Ross's script says that Alec McCowan appeared in Frenzy, which remains the podcast episode that attracts both our highest YouTube views and the most disgruntled comments from people expecting the film rather than three middle-aged men talking twaddle. Sorry. Soz.
YouTube is the place we get the most
anger.
Most anger,
I love it.
But why not?
Exactly. He also appeared as Q, or Algernon in this case, in the non-canon Bond film, John.
No way. The one with David Niven, I can't remember. Casino Royale.
No.
Oh. No. They're the non-canon.
What am I on about then? Well, it is canon now, though, isn't it? That's the thing. Never say never again. The rights have been bought, and they have said it's canon now.
Whoa, that's weird.
never say never again.
So they have to explain how basically Sean Connery had the same adventure twice.
Yes. And he had it at the same time as himself in Octopussy. Whilst being played by Roger Moore.
Brilliant. It is often noticeable that we spend less time talking about the female cast members in the films we cover, which can feel slightly sexist. Sadly, this is usually because their CVs are less extensive, or their lives appear to have been less chaotic.
All the men are just absolute idiots.
Yeah. At least based on what can be found on Wikipedia and IMDb. This being said, Elizabeth Romilly, who appears in The Ice House, has a filmography that includes a number of television plays and a role Secrets of a Door-to-Door Salesman. According to IMDb, by 2011, she'd moved on to more serious matters and was working as a lawyer in the government legal service. Excellent.
My God.
Brilliant. Well done, her. Living in the East End of London and involved in local campaigns and issues. Wonderful. Well, that's interesting.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah. Writer John Bowen went on to create and write 27 episodes of Hetty Wainthorpe Investigates.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, R.I.P. Big Patricia Routledge, who we had to say goodbye to this year. He also wrote an episode of the Dead of Night television series and 7 episodes of the 1971 series The Guardians, which imagined a fascist takeover of the UK and feels worryingly increasingly relevant. That's one that we may need to cover at some point in the not too distant future.
Yeah,
there we go.
And which could potentially have our doors kicked in.
Yeah.
Why not?
Anything to break up the tedium.
With the Farage youth, my kids get put into the Farage youth and they end up
turning on
me, and turning me in.
So let's say straight away, this is not a ghost story, is it?
Not.
Well,
are there any ghosts in this that you can?
It's a very
supernatural.
It's
uncanny.
A story of strange or weird tale.
But you wouldn't call it a ghost story for Christmas, would you?
No,
part of the Strand. No. So that's what I think. That's what I'm watching this for the second time.
Okay.
The first time I watched it, and I was like, "What on earth is this?" When you watch it in conjunction with the others, it makes no sense, whatever. Today, watching it on its own, it's like a very, very opaque version of like Tales of the Unexpected or something, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, very much that. I was also going to say, I don't know if we've ever mentioned on this podcast, but I'm a huge fan of the writer J.G. Ballard.
Yes.
Especially his kind of, the kind of the disaster novels.
Yeah.
Where basically the world comes to an end. And just the whole setup of this did feel like a J.G. Ballard short story. And, something is a bit off, uncanny.
The
thin veneer of humanity has been scratched away to leave us with what, and then there's two people. You're going mad. There's degrees of madness involved.
Very odd.
I found it a very strange thing. If nothing else, my biggest thing is the way everybody speaks is bizarre, and I didn't know if that was a stylistic choice.
But you have so many conveniences here. It is all modern. A freezer, surely, a refrigerator.
More than one.
What then do you keep in the ice house?
Ice.
The electricity may fail, a tree fall. There may be thunderstorms or industrial action. Our guests should not suffer on that account.
Our prices are high. Our standards must be higher.
Only ice.
How reluctant our guest is to believe us. We fail him, Jessica, in some way.
You are free to look for yourself. The door is not locked.
I thought I heard it bang the other day.
The other day?
Yesterday. I tried it. It was, in fact, locked.
You are mistaken. It is never locked.
I think it must have been, because it is... My second thing I've written is people don't have posh voices like this anymore. But as it goes on, it becomes more and more kind of...
affectated.
Overemphasized.
Yeah.
Yeah. It made me think of the other guy, the other ghost story author or weird, uncanny author.
The one that Jeremy Dyson... I can't remember either. Jeremy Dyson's always going on about him.
Arthur Mashen?
No. Robert.
Robert. Hang on, I've got one of his books.
Yeah, me too. I'll go too good first.
Robert Akerman, yes.
Robert Akerman.
Yes.
Akerman.
Yes.
Robert Akerman.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
See, it's more about atmosphere than a kind of narrative and a resolution, which I think it's really successfully brings that kind of idea to television. But
yeah, I think,
is that what you want?
I think it's half an hour of a bad dream, basically, isn't it?
Well, it's so...
So it's like you don't know how he's got there.
No.
Okay, we should explain for the listener what actually happens in the plot and the story.
Yeah.
Yes. It's really hard. I think it's really hard, James, to pin down. I think you've got to say something about what it's like before you talk about what it's about. Because what it's about is just like, what? And then it finishes and you're just like...
Well, it starts off in a sauna, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
All the best films I've seen do start off in a sauna.
Yeah, and then so you got your main protagonist in this, who is Paul. And he's in there with lots of older guys than him, who all just almost like
they look catatonic, don't they? Yes. They look out of it.
Yeah, but you don't realise until later, like no one's talking to him.
Yeah.
And very weirdly, there's a young man in there who is like, who works, you go on to find out works there, but he's like also in a towel. Right? But then I was thinking, but what else would he wear? But it seems like I've never been to a spa when someone's in the spa with me in
a towel.
In an equal amount of undress and like saying, do you want to be hit with this stick for a bit?
Things like this are my worst, my worst nightmare. So anything like this. Sitting around with a load of other men in a hot room. I'd just rather kill myself. So I just think that the opening straight away is just like, what is going on? Why is he there? They've all got this kind of look. They all remind me a little bit of the older men in the scenes in Satanic Rites of Dracula when they're trying to do the sacrifice at the start with the naked young lady and the cockerel and stuff. Where all the old men are looking very furtively and weird, aren't they? It's like that kind of vibe here. And then our main hero, for want of a better word, is then having a massage from the other bloke.
The young,
was it Bob?
Young employee.
Yeah.
And then he's
complaining that he's got cold. His hands.
He's got very cold hands. And then he says, "We've all got a touch of the cools here."
Yes.
Which, what does that mean?
Very strange.
Because I've Googled this and nothing says what this is about, does it?
And at this point, you're kind of like, where is this? This is just like a club. Is he living here? Is it a hotel? And then
some kind of health farm kind of vibe, isn't it?
They later on say that he answers an advert, and he's there. But it's also, this is just like purgatory or something, because it's got that kind of feel that you never see anywhere else apart from this location.
No one would come from the village, they say later on.
Yes.
They don't approve of them.
No.
So it's a very Aikman-y kind of concept where it's these people who are kind of cut off. And
it reminds me of that story where someone's car breaks down and they go to a hotel and he's having something to eat and he realises that all the other people in the restaurant are chained to the tables.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's that kind of vibe. And then
you hear a dinner gong then, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which reminded me of Michael Horden hearing his dinner gong in Oh Whistle and I'll Come to You.
Yeah.
So he goes and then he sees a lady who's kind of catatonic again.
And he says,
I didn't realise we had to dress formally. So he goes back to dress. But then the camera follows her into like a dark corridor.
Yes.
And you hear her like, oh, you just hear her moaning. Very, very strange kind of sequence of... And I've got to say as well, at this point, it's going along at a right lick of a pace, isn't it?
Yes.
30 minutes goes very quickly because you're like, this happens. It's not like a kind of
it occurs to me later narrative. That noise that woman's making, is it like that she's shivering? Is it like
maybe, yeah. It's just very disconcerting. I shat myself last night in the house. Like, not quite literally.
Yeah.
But Hell was in Swansea. I was home on my own, waiting for her to get the train back. And I had the telly on, the radio on, and I had like an audio drama on. So the telly was quite low. And I was in the bathroom doing something, and I heard like a child's cry.
Oh.
But I thought it was our ginger cat that comes to visit us now out the back. So I went and got food for him, went out there, and he wasn't there. So I went back in the house, and I was doing a few other bits and pieces. And then I heard like a child scream again in the house. And I really, really was like, oh my God, I'm hearing things. I'm going insane. So I went out into the garden. There was nothing outside happening. Went looking around with the torch. Puddin wasn't in the house to make the noise either. So I was just shitting myself. Hell texted me then to say she was ready to be picked up from the station. So I thought, right, I'm going to have to drive down now. I'm going to get in the car. I'm going to hear this noise again. And I'm going to just like scream. Got in the car, just thinking, what the fuck is going on? And it was a segment on 5 Live where they were talking about what Christmas presents to buy your baby.
Right.
And it was a woman's baby in the background of her on a Zoom call, screaming in the Zoom call. And I had fucking shit myself in the house. Because I had thought, why would there be a baby on the radio at like nearly 10 o'clock at night it was? I absolutely fucking filled my pants. I thought, right, that's it. The straw that's broken the camel's back, I'm finally just gone mad. And I'm hearing this stuff. And it made me think of this today, watching this. You can be in quite an unsettling atmosphere, because I was listening to ghost stories on Audible.
Yeah. And watching television and listen to 5 Live.
And I had 5 Live.
Yeah, so you say I watched multiple screens all at once.
No, I'm always listening, Cleves. I'm not watching, I'm always listening.
Well, I'm happy you're not listening to something now. Like when we tried to do that Doctor Who podcast, you refused to turn off the radio.
When we tried to do the Doctor Who podcast, you refused. Actually, this was in the year 2011, 15 years ago next year. Yes.
So, right.
So we're all, quite a lot's happening. We're probably only like 2 minutes in, aren't we? So it's like weird crying. And then I've basically said straight away, next scene, fucking weirdos. When you meet the brother and sister, is that what they are?
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Do they call themselves brother and sister?
They are brother and sister, yes.
Yes, because later on you see them necking, don't you?
Yes, but they are the owners of this establishment, aren't they?
Yeah.
Always in red and white. The lady's always in red, and the cap's always in white.
The same colour as the flowers, please.
Mm-hmm.
And I put the vibe of the whole place is, it's like Fawlty Towers meets The Shining. In that it's very, very British, and it looks like a British guest house.
Yes.
And it has that, but at the same time, that weird, everything's slightly off vibe of The Shining. As you said, all these other guests that are there.
Never saying anything.
Yeah. The creepy old woman. And then, so Paul gets into a discussion with the sister. And it kind of, what I put is, it's euthanasia sherry chat.
Yes.
They start talking about people dying.
That's very odd, isn't it?
Yeah, and she's like, we don't know what it is that you do. Perhaps perhaps you help people die, which is all very weird while they're enjoying clearly a sherry.
Yeah, but I was trying to work out what he did do, because he said he helps people have better lives.
Yes.
And I was thinking, is he a psychiatrist or a therapist or He
doesn't ever say, does he?
No, but he does mention his wife's left him.
Yes.
I need to watch that scene again because I feel
the
like
rub.
he does say more. But yes, I think as you say, James, the main thing is he's gone there because his wife's left him, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And he's there trying to save money because he's waiting for his house to go up in value.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that can happen if he's paying to live in somewhere that looks quite luxurious.
Yeah. And people see that they're going to buy somewhere else. That house will go up in value as well. So
yes,
it's a bizarre.
Yeah, so that is very strange. Then he goes back to have another massage. As he's being massaged, the guy says to him, "Help me get away from here."
Yeah, it's bad.
And so Bob's obviously got a bad vibe about the place.
Bob's hands are like so cold that he can't open them anymore.
Yes.
And that's when the brother comes in and takes over.
It's over.
And then this is when he starts smashing. It's like, and it's all, there's lots of like homoerotic undertones in this.
Massively, yes.
And the brother and sister are constantly giving each other sort of like sideways glances.
Weird looks,
every time there's like an innuendo or something going on.
Yeah.
And as he starts to massage Paul goes, "Ooh, delightful."
Yeah.
Doesn't he? Very like, okay, yeah. But then after that, the next day we learn that Bob, the assistant, is gone. He's vanished. And they need to then try and find him. And then I wrote down, once again, this is when I really started noticing the bizarrely stilted dialogue.
Yeah, this dialogue.
Where do you think he could be? And the reply is, he would not have come here in the first place if there was nothing to attract him.
Yeah.
And it was really, really odd.
Yes.
Perhaps he will come back.
Yeah, and then he's like, but as we can see that I can fulfill all your needs or something along those lines, isn't it?
Is Paul talking in that way, or is he just posh? It's quite hard to tell these days, isn't it?
To say.
Yeah.
Because that's what I think when you watch stuff now, and we watch a lot of stuff from this era, people did speak so well with an RP accent that it's hard to tell the difference between a kind of deliberate attempt to make them quite otherworldly and someone who just sounds posh.
And I always also think, did people actually talk like that? Or was it a voice they put on because they were...
Was it a BBC thing?
Yeah.
The BBC requested that everyone must talk.
My nan did when she answered the phone. She had like a phone voice, like Hyacinth Bouquet.
Yeah, so people had like a public voice almost. Like
yes. But you were taught to... I mean, it's not a bad thing. You were just taught to speak properly rather than the effing and jeffing and the disgusting language you hear on the street these days from the dustman and the other people.
The refuse collector.
Yeah, disgusting. So then, have we got to the ice house yet?
Now they go and show them, as they're talking about Bob going missing.
Oh, yes.
They take them down, take the chap down to the ice house to show him their flowers, which they got growing up the side of the
which are heavily. It's very obvious that they're in the same colours as their outfits throughout this, isn't it? She wears a lot of red dresses and a lot of dresses with flowers on, and he's always in like cream or white. The other guy,
and it's a plant which has got two flowers of the same colour, which I don't think that's possible unless you graft one on as in nature.
I wouldn't have thought so. No, I would have thought all flowers are the same.
Yeah, and they're talking about that it didn't come from seed. It doesn't. You can't grow anything from a cutting off from it. It's because
he asks for one.
Yeah,
doesn't he? Paul asks for one. He goes, "May I have a cutting?" No.
Yeah.
And it's at this point that I thought, are they vampires or is there some kind of vampiric thing to what they're doing?
Keeping them alive? Are they immortal? Or,
But why is it around the?
Yeah, the plant is very strange.
It's a bit Triffidy, isn't it? It's a bit Triffidy. It moves around slightly. It's all over the ice house.
Which we should explain what an ice house is. It's not a house made of ice. So back before people had refrigerators, you would have a stone building.
Well, posh people would have this.
Would have a stone building where the ice would be kept all through the year, so that you would use to keep food cool.
Yes. But poor people didn't have that. They just had rotten meat.
Yeah, put it on the windowsill.
Yeah, with covered in spices so they couldn't taste how bad it tasted.
This holiday season, Instacart is bringing magic to the people who make it magic for others. Get delivery and deals on everything you need this season, whether it's a last-minute holiday decor emergency, coverage for the holiday party, or just avoiding going out in the cold. Instacart is here. Plus, November 24th to December 23rd is Deal Month, with savings from your favorite retailers and deals on grocery, electronics, beauty, toys, and more. Download the Instacart app to get a little magic delivered today.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. You know, one of the perks about having 4 kids that you know about is actually getting a direct line to the big man up north. And this year, he wants you to know the best gift that you can give someone is the gift of Mint Mobile's unlimited wireless for $15 a month. Now, you don't even need to wrap it. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
It's third down. Did you see the game last night? Of course you did, because you used Instacart to do your grocery restock. Plus, you got snacks for the game, all without missing a single play. And that's on multitasking. So we're not saying that Instacart is a hack for game day, but it might be the ultimate play this football season. Enjoy $0 delivery fees on your first 3 orders. Service fees apply. For 3 orders in 14 days. Excludes restaurants. Instacart. We're here.
A PSA from Instacart. It's Sunday, 5 p.m. You had a non-stop weekend. You're running on empty. And so is your fridge. You're in the trenches of the Sunday scaries. You don't have it in you to go to the store, but this is your reminder. You don't have to. You can get everything you need delivered through Instacart so that you can get what you really need. More time to do whatever you want. Instacart. For one less Sunday scary, we're here.
Do they invite him to look inside?
Yes.
And he's like, no, not today. Kind of thing.
We're only 10 minutes in, so I don't want to do that yet because, that will cut to the ending too quickly.
And also, the sister says, you should climb up. You should climb up the outside.
Yes.
You should climb up the vines.
It's very strange. So why is he... Why would she suggest that? I don't get it.
They're trying to get him to sniff it, aren't they?
Yeah, she says the perfume is pleasing. It would surprise you.
But does the perfume somehow enrapture people or kind of put them under their spell?
Helps hypnotise them, I guess. Helps hypnotise them.
So then, but hypnotising him to what?
To what end? Yeah,
to stay, because be under their control.
But what happens then? Because that's what I don't get with it. It's like once you're under the control. Are you just there with the other people in the sauna, hitting yourself with sticks or
I guess so.
Their kind of ultimate machinations are not really obvious with this, are they? No. They're very sinister. But it's not like, I'm going to drink your blood or you're going to be murdered in some way or,
Well, they're not going to eat him. There's no end for them to do this apart from what they are going to do when he dies. We find out later on.
What's that? Say that again.
Of what they want to do with him when he dies.
What do they want to do with him when he dies?
Well, they want to preserve him.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yes, because that's what I had the feeling the vibe was like the old lady. They're just preserving her.
Yeah.
Because when he runs into her later on, she's frozen in place.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then she's so that's what she's doing. They're slowing down your life energies to such an extent that they're just keeping you alive in like a zombified state.
Yeah, until you finally end up, but I don't want to spoil it yet, but it's.
I don't know if I agree with you, Cleves, because Bob at that point seems quite lively, doesn't he? And then he does end up in a compromising position. It really reminds me. There's a Hammer House. I can't believe we've never done an episode. There's a Hammer House of Horror episode, which is quite like this, where people go to a health farm and then the denouement is that they're eaten by cannibals who meet every year to mark their anniversary of when their plane crashed in the Himalayas or somewhere and they ate the other passengers. But that is a story which has a beginning, middle and end. And you're like, oh, I understand what's going on here. That's got Warren Clark in playing tennis. I think he's got a sweatband on, like McEnroe kind of sweatband. But with this, there's no. Next scene, they're in a beautiful garden with amazing topiary.
Yes.
Which really reminds me of the artist David Inshaw, who paints a very similar kind of vibe, who would have been working, he's still alive, but he would have been working contemporaneously to this. And his paintings are quite similar to the vibe of this TV drama. So I'm not sure if that was kind of a knowing glance from the director, whoever the director is. But I think with this, there's so little written about it online, you can't really
glean much from it.
Which is a real shame. I think the director or the writer was the father of someone hell knows, but I'm not sure exactly who it is. Which apparently, when they kind of redid it a few years ago, he was really thrilled because it hadn't been seen for like 35, 40, 50 years or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he thought everyone had forgotten about it, which did make me kind of reappraise it slightly. But yeah, then they're outside all having afternoon tea, aren't they? And he's like, he kind of confronts them about the fact that there's no families there.
Yeah.
And he says, and they say, well, that's to basically keep the noise down kind of thing, isn't it? But again, what does that actually mean in the narrative? Why are they only keeping certain people there and not other people? I don't really... Do children ask questions or,
Maybe.
And also, and then this is when the smell of the flowers start attracting.
Like the Bisto.
Paul.
Yeah, Paul. He's constant. He makes his way to the ice house. He can smell the aroma. He hears the door of the building close.
Yes,
and he tries to open it, but it's
too
locked.
late.
Yeah.
Yes, the ice house is shut to him.
Yeah, and then
we should also point out that it's established that during the night he finds that like the window in his room, the glass is cracked in the shape of sort of like the flower head.
Yeah.
The head of the flowers.
The more we talk about it, the weird of this.
It's so weird, but oddly uncanny and watchable.
Yeah,
it was very really unique. So yeah, we then have this scene. I said with the old lady again, where it said once again beautiful gardens.
Yeah. I don't know where this location is, but I'd love to go. It looks really nice.
And Paul is walking through these gardens on his own, finds the old lady just sat, utterly frozen, just sort of staring into space. And he's like, hello, trying to make her move. And then she won't. He leaves her alone. And then a few seconds later, she's walking around. She says, oh, good afternoon. And, he seems understandably bewildered by what's going on.
As is the audience.
Absolutely.
But it's a bit like a kind of time. There's a cut. There's quite a heavy cut there, isn't there? Where... It's a bit of a jump cut, and then she's suddenly there, like he's been unconscious for
perhaps
an amount of time, or such an odd little thing that is, very strange. And I think this is when you now see the brother and sister kiss.
Yes,
which is just so fucking weird. And I can't
incest ahoy.
Yeah, I can't get my head around this going out on Christmas Day in 1978. Very, very odd.
It's not the wrong trousers, is it?
No. And I just, I can't see. I can see all sorts of things that are hinted at, but I can't see anything that is kind of revealed or that goes beyond kind of very odd kind of, not metaphors, but kind of suggestions of. I can't imagine this being made now.
No.
Because people would be like, what's going on? I don't understand this.
See also, by the way, when we cover K9 later on, I don't think that would be made now for reasons that we'll get onto, dear listener.
Oh, Lord, I haven't watched it yet. What's it like?
It's fantastic.
It's mental. Yeah. It's absolutely mental. It's for kids, John, and you watch it like... Watch this.
We're definitely going to do it before the end.
All in good time.
It's, It was filmed at Hasley Court in Oxfordshire.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Lovely.
Oxfordshire, very nice.
So the next day we cut to they're playing croquet on the lawn, and I've put there's a lot of beige. There's a lot of beige outfits being rocked by different people. And again, it's another one of these kind of semi-cryptic, very stilted conversations between Paul and the brother and the sister as to like, oh no, there's nothing weird about our ice house. I don't know what you could be talking about.
But they're not playing croquet with malice, are they?
Exactly,
and it's kind of... They
don't want to disturb him at all in any way. That's another reason they said they don't want to have children. They don't want to disrupt his time.
Yeah. And is this the point where he says, you spend all your time with me, you don't really show anyone else any attention? It's kind of around this point, isn't it?
And he also starts shivering and feeling the cold.
Oh, yes.
He starts feeling the cold.
Yeah. In a way that no one who's cold ever does. Yeah. Like going, ooh. Like cuddling themselves. I've never done that when I'm cold. Yeah. I rub my hands together. Blow in my hands, maybe.
I've got some USB gloves, which I'm looking forward
to. Like Bob Mortimer in... I
wouldn't know,
in, what's it called? When they go fishing. Yeah. When they did the Norway episode, he had some USB gloves.
It's lovely.
Amazing. They repeated all of the... Well, not all of them. All the Christmas ones last week. And we watched all of them because there's so little else on now that it's like... Might as well just spend an hour with these dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fishing. Because there's literally nothing else on TV now. Loose Women.
Yes.
Christmas Day
I've
special.
got a Christmas... Did you see that, James?
No.
Did you see Danny Baker's tweet about it?
No.
Yeah, he was outraged and Janet Street Porter took him to task.
That's how I knew. I was just like, oh...
What's that mean?
Who took him to task?
Janet Street Porter.
Oh, you're joking.
He's in Dorchester in a couple of days' time.
Well, they were, yeah, because he said what an absolute shambles our entertainment industry is in, that the Christmas Day, which should be the pinnacle of everything on TV, they've gone, Loose Women special. And he's like, can't we do better than this? And Janet Street Porter...
Live.
Yeah. Janet Street Porter had responded, Daddy, I gave you your first job in TV. You need to get a grip of yourself. It's bloody good fun and people like it. And he had responded with like, yes, you're right. I did overreact. But at the same time, I do think this is really bankrupt of us.
Yes.
This is where we're at, which is a fair.
I would have told her to F off. I want a load of shite. It's just fucking shocking, isn't it? I can't think of any. I mean, just bring back Noel Edmonds in the Telecom Tower.
Yeah.
Giving out presents
to kids for cancer.
Yeah, we'll get Rob Harris in hospital with some
maybe not
kids and stuff. And
yeah.
I was saying, so what are we looking forward to apart from Stranger Things on TV this Christmas?
There won't be anything on TV.
And there won't be anything. We were just like,
the Mark Gatiss ghost story.
Yeah, so he's doing...
Yeah, that's it.
Whatever BBC 4 or what passes for BBC 4 these days.
Yes.
Crank on.
Maybe they do a Digging for Britain special. That would be good.
Maybe. Well, that'll be it.
Because there won't be any films you haven't seen or aren't available to stream.
Exactly.
So it's literally stuff... ITV I wouldn't touch with a barge pole. So it'll be literally just the BBC and stuff they might have made specifically for Christmas. But what is there? They don't make anything.
I'll have a look it up.
Channel 4 is just like Jamie Oliver's Christmas. Phil and Kirsty's fucking Tory nightmare Christmas.
Stealing people's ideas for craft things and then passing them off as their own.
Okay, so we've got...
disgusting.
Breakfast, BBC, from 6 to 9, then The Snail in the Whale.
Charlie and Naga.
So these are all repeats of...
Pre-record.
What's it called? Julia Donaldson things. Snail in the Whale, The Stick Man. Then we have Christmas morning, story from service from Bradford Cathedral, fucking Bluey for 40 minutes, and then
people love Bluey.
Then Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul. That's from last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, repeat.
Yeah.
Then the Matilda musical, which was on Netflix years ago.
Yeah, a film. Repeat.
The King.
That's already up to 3:00.
Yep.
Oh my god.
The King, then we got Scarecrow's Wedding, another Julia Donaldson thing. Gladiator Celebrity Special, look forward to that.
Oh my god. Is that true, please?
Yeah. And then Shaun the Sheep, another fucking cartoon. Then The Weakest Link Christmas Special, Strictly, Michael McIntyre's The Wheel. Enders, Call the Midwife. Amanda Land.
That's
the sitcom.
That will be in. That's a new episode.
EastEnders again.
So
Mrs. Brown's Boys.
What's on before EastEnders? Not EastEnders. Amanda Land. You said.
Yeah. Call the Midwife again.
Is that a new episode?
Yes, 2025 Christmas special.
Good God! So like two things are new for, but there is no light entertainment. There's no Morecambe Wise. There's no kind of. It's just bizarre, isn't it? Light entertainment now is Gladiators, which was probably recorded in April.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then the big movie is When Harry Met Sally.
Wow! At what time? Like 10:30 or something?
11:30. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Not even like Dirty Harry or something. They never
that festive favourite.
Yeah. They never do.
There's an absolutely fabulous repeater.
Oh, fuck God.
They never do like Hitchcock season or like World Cinema, anything. It's just shite.
And Wallace and Gromit all over BBC Two as well. It's just non-stop
Wallace and Gromit.
claymation.
Well, because recently,
I think they just presume people will just put it on in the background now, don't they? And they just don't watch because they don't sit down to watch anything.
There's a lot of Dad's Army on the other side. Dad's Army at the BBC.
Hell will watch that. She loves it.
Baby Jane presents a set of must-see Dad's Army moments.
On BBC 4? Anything good on BBC 4?
Morecambe Wise is on BBC 2. Jaws is on. Jaws 50, the definitive inside story.
Okay, well, that's all right, isn't it? I love how we've digressed into this.
We got Christmas Top of the Pops from 1989.
Oh, God.
And 1977.
No.
Right. Half of that will be cut.
Then we got Michael Parkinson presents John Wilson Orchestra in a celebration of festive music. And then
Parky's been dead for X amount of years. So
it's awful, isn't it?
Then Rocky Horror Show, followed by someone reading Lion Witch in the Wardrobe at 2:00 in the morning.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Why don't they repeat the BBC Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe? Why don't they repeat the Box of Delights? Look back at all the stuff the BBC has got that is Christmassy.
BBC Three is showing Christmas Day EastEnders from all different years. So you got 1986 to 2007.
Happy Christmas, Sandwich.
Yeah, then 1986 to so they're just doing all of these. If they're trying to say people should carry on paying the fucking license.
Well, exactly.
Fee, what are they getting for it? Anyway, James, sorry,
absolutely jack shit.
Well, you know my love of Moviedrome. One of the things that when they did the Moviedrome season very recently at the BFI, the BFI did a great job of, they recorded the interview they had with the producer of Moviedrome and the presenter, Alex Cox. With Alex Cox. And what they said was, well, the reason why we decided to do this was because we realised that the BBC have got rights to fucking virtually every film, and they're doing nothing with them.
They never show them.
So we said to them, why don't we start putting these out, digging some of these rarer ones out, and putting them together as a bit of a thing? And you just think, and they said that at the time, why aren't they doing this now?
Yeah, exactly.
Why do they do this now?
BBC Two today for like 4 hours was women's football, and I was like, why aren't you just showing like Passport to Pimlico?
They could have a movie channel, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Well, especially recently, because I don't know if you two are over this, but are you aware of this, of Letterboxd, the film reviewing
I'm on it. Yeah.
Okay, so Russ on Letterboxd. Well, so John, it's this thing called Letterboxd where people can basically review films as they go, as it were, and then share your film reviews with other people. But what this Letterboxd is going to do their own kind of streaming service soon. Yeah. And what people are saying is there is a whole generation of real kind of cineasts. And this was really brought into sharp focus, younger people, especially during the pandemic, where they really want to watch more obscure films.
Yeah.
And, it's a badge of honour to watch cooler, more obscure films. Why the BBC aren't getting ahead of this?
Mad.
It's just like, get back on doing this.
Yeah.
As you said, use BBC 4 as your film channel.
I think of all the films that I watched on Channel 4 when I was 1995, 96, Three Colours Red trilogy, like Wong Kar-wai films with Neil and I, and none of this stuff is on TV anymore. It's not even on film channels because Film 4 is just utter shit. It'll be like The Bone Collector, and then it'll be like, just crap straight to DVD films that no one cares about.
Yeah.
from about 20 years ago, when you've got all, you could be showing literally anything.
Well, this is why people like Talking Pictures TV.
Yeah.
No, 100%. Yeah. I don't agree with them showing adult stuff now late at night.
Well, what
they're showing like weird sex films from the 70s, which is so weird that even I can't watch this. Because they make this storyline that we're reviewing tonight look like fucking an episode of EastEnders. It's just nonsensical dialogue. It's so weird. Like, they can be naked, but they can't be naked. And I just thought, why are you showing these? These are terrible. Just put another good film on late at night,
Anyway,
let's get back to let's finish off. Yeah. So we get up to
bit of incest, and then
the denouement, which is we get to another night, and Paul once again feels the call of the ice house. He goes out to the ice house.
Flowers in his window, isn't there, James?
And he goes out to the ice house to find that this time the door is open. He goes inside and he tries to, there's no light, and he tries to illuminate it with matches first of all, but of course they burn down too quickly. He pulls a piece of paper out from his pocket. More on that in a second. And he sets fire to it. And that then illuminates the room. And we find that Bob, the former worker, is, and I put it in capital letters, entombed in ice.
Yes.
Like California man.
He's pretty much like that. Right.
Encino Man.
Or Encino. It was known as Encino Man as well. Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Right. Give me a break.
Also, I think I've probably mentioned before, we've already said once this evening, the genius of Paul Whitehouse, when one of my favourite comedy characters of all time is on the Far Show, where he's Rolly Burke in QC, and that's one of my favourite bits from his kind of rambling monologues. He says, she was the saddest woman I knew. The tallest woman I knew. Oh, terribly sad, husband, entombed in ice like this. And he goes like that, and that stuck with me for decades.
Yes.
Entombed in ice.
And also the guy in Horror Express. He was
he was also entombed in ice. Yes, yeah. Good memory, Ross. Well done. So he then sees Bob. He is entombed in ice. He freaks out. And
as you would.
As you would, and then is it? I can't remember already. Was it the next day or later that night that he then runs into the brother and sister?
Well, the next day he's I'm not sure. But the next day he said he wants to leave.
That's what
he says. I'm leaving.
Yeah,
and they're like, yes, you can.
And I put it. I'm leaving this house tomorrow. Which I was like, no,
prepare my
go
bill.
now.
Yeah.
Go now. Run away. Go now. Just run away. Just run off. But I thought that was very funny. I'm leaving this house tomorrow.
And then the brother gets in bed with him and sort of cuddles him up,
caresses him.
Yeah, and then they find out that the piece of paper he burnt to see was a letter from his estranged wife. Yeah,
yes,
basically saying, "I'm not coming back to you."
These are really good scenes and really creepy kind of. You're just like, what's going on? It's just.
Yeah, and the sister says to Paul, come with me to the ice house.
Yeah.
And basically walks in and says, come and look inside. And there's nothing in there other than ice. And it's like, oh, look, there was a light in here all along.
But the ice is in a different, it's lying flat rather than stood up.
Stood up. Yeah. And so she's like, you can't, it must have been a dream. It must have been a dream. And as we've said all along, there's been this weird, uncanny vibe to it. And as Ross absolutely correctly said, it feels like a nightmare. And then saying to him, no, you're wrong. And then we get up to, the climax, which is really, they say to him, stay with us. And he kind of acquiesces to this, doesn't he?
They've convinced him at this point.
He just decides, yes, there's nothing for me to go back to. My wife has left me. It's over. And I, too, now wish to just become like a zombie.
Yeah.
And as they return to the ice house, Bob is then there, isn't he?
Yes.
Oh, was that him?
That's Bob.
I didn't get that, but...
He's very blue in the face.
And basically, but they also say that we don't like people to die because they turn into it's not dust to dust. It's slime and
maggots
and stuff.
We only want what is best. My brother and I do not approve of death, you see. Dust to dust, ashes to ashes is what is said, but that is not true. Flesh does not return to dust or ashes, it putrefies. It returns to maggots, to stench, and to slime. We do not find that at all pleasing. Therefore, we will not tolerate it.
Half suggesting that they are like these flowers manifest.
Yeah.
That those flowers that you must smell, that the fact their clothes match the colours of the flowers, that in some way they are the physical manifestation of these flowers.
Yes.
In the same way they're like, oh, well, this seeds, it just propagates on and on and on. There is no death of these flowers. That's
they
how
are
I
some kind of undead, aren't they? But
yes.
It's not like explicitly vampiric or anything like that.
No. And they're just keeping these people alive. That's why all these old guests who don't really kind of seem to be with it, I just had the feeling that they were all just kind of being subdued and being kept alive.
And then they entomb him into the ice house at the end.
Yes.
Well,
at the end, in he goes.
Well, he just goes into a black space, doesn't he? So you don't really know
what the
ending is. Yeah.
What the fuck was that all about? I think it was really heavily on vibe. It worked really well on vibes, but I never came away with it. So, okay, well, basically, this story is about X, or I learnt this, or it didn't even have like a metaphor. I felt which I could go away from this.
But it made me question, why do we always need? It's like with Invasion of the Body Snatchers, like when they see the seeds and he's screaming at the end and stuff. Do we even need to see that part? And it did make me question, sometimes you read a story and you're like that and you're like, oh, cool, that's a good ending, because you don't really know what happens. But I think with TV, because TV is so literal, because it's got sound, it's got vision, it's got words, when something suggests an ending that isn't really clear, you're just like, I want to know. And I think because you're also used to knowing, aren't you? Because things always have the end at the end. Like every Hammer film always ends with
something burning down.
Well, the baddie is destroyed, and it just then says the end, doesn't it? Whereas this is like, there is kind of no end, really.
Just kind of the point, if they're trying to make everyone stay live forever.
Yeah, and I think that's what I was saying about, watching it in conjunction with the other ones in this strand. They're all based on existing stories, except for Stigmata, or whatever it's called, Stigma. Stigma has an end. You can guess what the end is. You don't know what the young girl is doing with the onion, but when the helicopter shot shows that the wife is dead in the Volvo and Peter Bowles is screaming, you can tell that she's dead, and that's the end. Whereas with this, you're just like, whoa, which does make it very much like Robert Aikman stories, where I've read Robert Aikman stories and thought, I could write something like this because there's no fucking ending.
It's just
it's just all atmosphere. Yeah, it's weirdness, but it's not like, oh, right, I see. And that's what I always think with M.R. James stories, is that you've always got these killer knockout punches where the wallpaper brings back to life a man who loved his hair. Or you've got these mad ideas that you're like, wow, that is a brilliant ending, because it's mad. Whereas these are just like, I walked along and it was misty and I heard a funny noise and I was scared and then I walked through a door. Yeah. It's like that kind of story, isn't it? It's like, it's all the atmosphere, but none of the kind of
and I think
resolve.
That's why it makes me feel like a dream. So
yes.
Dreams have no fucking logic at all.
Yes.
But they definitely have a vibe, don't they?
Especially your dreams, Cleves.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what goes through your septic mind.
My poor cat had its tail docked last night.
Oh,
shit. That was sad. So what do we think of it? We're going to give it a score? Can we give it a score?
No. Well, I mean, I would say 3.54, I would say.
I was going to say 3.5.
No way.
I was literally, while you were pausing, I thought I'm going to chip in 3.5 here and say, am I allowed to do a 0.5? Because it's there's a lot to recommend. I would say to people, watch it. But as I said, it's kind of like, as we've discussed, we're not quite sure if that dialogue is a choice but once again, it's like, how many times have we said this on Witchfinders? If you redid it now, there's something, you could probably make it way creepier and kind of more affecting now. But at the same time, the weird dream logic of it is oddly compelling. And as we've said, it's overtones of lots of writers and creators that we like. So I would say 3.5.
Yeah. I would say it's quintessentially 70s.
Yeah.
In a way that you can't really define what that actually means. But, to remake it now would be quite difficult, wouldn't it? Because there's so many ways now where you're in touch with the world.
I think you just have a line where you say, you had to hand in your phone when you turned up.
Yes.
It's like
which makes it sound very Black Mirror-y and kind of... Yeah, I can see how it would be done, but I think it would look a bit Black Mirror-y and a bit kind of...
Or you make it a period piece.
Off-grid.
Yeah.
What do you think, Lee?
I'm going to give it a 1. I think.
Whoa!
There was no boobies.
It was. Yeah, it's just. I found it a stroke. I fell asleep several times trying to
in half an hour.
Yeah, it was.
What are you doing all the time to be so tired?
Editing podcasts. Probably trying to get rid of the sound of the car alarm off the back of the one.
Investigating North Dorset myths.
Yeah,
in fields.
Yeah, making T-shirts and zines and all that kind of stuff.
Only a 1.
Wow. Yeah, it just didn't have enough. I just wanted a bit more of a plot, really. Something a bit scary. When at the beginning, when it followed the old lady around the corner, and then you heard her sort of like, I thought it was, this is going to be good, this is going to be good. But that's as scary as it got for me.
That goes nowhere, that part, doesn't it, really? Yeah.
That was the height of it for me. Then it was.
I think it's good on atmosphere and a suggestion of all sorts of stuff, but then it doesn't really deliver on them. But I think viewing it as something apart from the other strand helps it, and just as a kind of quirky, uncanny piece of TV from the 70s. It is quite unique in its weirdness with, incest, living plant, well, not all plants are living, but you know what I mean, like sentient plants of some kind, or, these people somehow related physically to the plant and stuff. Very odd kind of vibe, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we are.
Well, I hope that got you in the Christmas mood.
This was festive. Yeah. After us complaining like a load of middle-aged men about how shit TV is.
Yeah, so I hope you're all enjoying the back-to-back claymation and Julia Donaldson fest.
And loose women.
Yeah, and
not together.
Non-stop EastEnders. So
great.
It's amazing. Hopefully.
Next time.
For New Year's Eve, hopefully, we will be... returning to the Whoniverse with Canine Company.
Yeah.
1981. Yes. But join us then. But until then, I hope you all have a fantastic Christmas period, and go and seek out some of the stuff which we talked about rather than the shits on the television.
Yes.
Do your own Hitchcock season or something.
Season. Yeah.
And dear listener, thank you for listening throughout the course of the year. And my hope is, and I think we would all say this, we hope you managed to get some rest and a break, because it's a tough time for a lot of people at the moment.
Yes.
So I really hope that wherever you're listening to this, that you manage to get a break over the festive period, and you get to spend some time with people that you really love and care about. If you do, or if you don't love and care about anyone, that you get some blissful solitude.
Yes.
And you get to listen to us.
Yeah.
Hey,
prattling on and what is it?
Annoying.
Prattling and
moronic.
Yes.
And if there is a flu pandemic, we will have 24 episodes next year. So we look forward to that.
Fingers
Which
crossed.
just leaves us to go out on a song. Excellent Christmas. And here is It's Christmas All Over Again from friend of the show, Simon Love. If you like this, you can go and get the song, simonlove.bandcamp.com. See you later, everyone. Happy
Love, light, and
Christmas.
peace.
Bye.
Happy Christmas. Bye.
To I love you, spring into Easter and all summer through. In the autumn when the leaves catch fire, we'll burn the witches on a funeral pyre. I could have sworn that it was just September, but then, before you know it, it's Christmas all over again. A virgin at a burlesque show. Things are coming thick and fast and show no. Whoa, whoa. Signs are slowing as the years speed by. 1 minute I'm frozen, the next I'm bright. The universe expanding doesn't help much, but amen. Holy hallelujah, it's Christmas all over again. And again. And again, it's Christmas all over again. And again, and again, it's Christmas all over. One day you won't have another, so make merry with the food and the water. Like some uncle and the stable sang once, this could be the last time. This could be the last time, maybe the last time. I don't know. Ho, ho. It's Christmas all over again, and again. And again, it's Christmas all over again. And again, and again, it's Christmas all over again. And again, and again, it's Christmas all over again. And again, and again, it's Christmas all over.
You have been listening to The General Witchfinders. Support the show and continue the conversation at patreon.com/General Witchfinders. Subscribe and spread the word at generalwitchfinders.com. Farewell, and don't have nightmares.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. You know, one of the perks about having 4 kids that you know about is actually getting a direct line to the big man up north. Mm-hmm. And this year, he wants you to know the best gift that you can give someone is the gift of Mint Mobile's unlimited wireless for $15 a month. Now, you don't even need to wrap it. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Military life is unpredictable, but at American Military University, you can count on your education being wherever life takes you. Learn more at amu.apus.edu.
I can't remember what I've done today. Into town.
By Transformers.
Oh, yes, I'll go get the Transformer.
Oh, he's off.
I don't want to piss on his chips, but I don't like the new ones.
I think these are just figures. I don't think they will actually transform.
They don't even transform.
I think these are just like action figures.
Because when you look at the original ones now, they were obviously mass produced, but they're still beautifully put together.
Oh, yeah.
And metal in places, whereas these ones are just...
all plastic, yeah.
All plastic.
Oh, here we go.
More than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. The Transformers. Robots in disguise. The Transformers. More than meets the eye. The Transformers.
So what is this? What are you doing, Cleves?
I'm back.
What are you doing?
So, I was in a toy shop with the kids buying some presents for
toys.
And
yourself.
They got this thing called blocks with 2 E's. Okay, they are now doing these. These called blocks. BLOKEES. Blokes. And they're doing some really nice looking
blokies.
Transformers like models. They don't transform, they're just like models. And there's a really good Soundwave one for like 30 quid. And I'm like, I
can't believe you're giving your money for a transformer that doesn't transform.
But then, and I was like, I can't justify £30 for like a Soundwave model just to sit on my desk.
No.
No, you can't.
And then they do. Yeah,
you're nearly 50 for a start.
Well, Toby Jones in the Detectorist Series 3, same age as I am now.
Yeah.
It's 48 when he's...
Yeah. No way, really?
Anyway.
Good God.
But they do these mystery boxes, which kids are going nuts over fucking mystery boxes, where you don't know what you're going to get in them. And I normally like
Panini
but like for 8 quid rather than 12p. And my kids...
that is about 12p these days.
The kids are always asking for them. I'm always going, no, it's a waste of money. But I'm like, I want to get one of these. And I was standing there for ages, like talking myself into it. And I was like, okay, well, I want Megatron or Optimus Prime. I thought, but there was what was the purple one with a light in the middle of his head? Shockwave. There was a Shockwave one. I thought,
I love Shockwave.
So I picked up the Shockwave one, then I realised, hang on. So they're all different runs. So this is anyway. Basically, the Shockwave one. It was you don't know one of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 of 10 you could get in that box, and all the other ones were like Unicron's head and dinosaur version of Slag or something like that. Yeah, and I was like, okay, I don't want any of those. So I picked up this one. This is Series 1, so I could get it, but win. I've paid 8 quid for the privilege of this.
Right. Yeah, You've already won. You've already won, Ross.
I could get Optimus Prime, Jazz. These all Jazz, Ironhide, Ratchet. Prowl.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Blue Streak. I don't know that. Optimus Prime, special Optimus Prime with a big sword.
What, with the I was about to say wearing a funny hat. Yeah.
Megatron, Skywarp, or Thunderclap. So I thought
Skywarp.
So I was thinking,
was he he's a plane, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plane, yeah. And what was the last one?
Thunderclap.
I don't remember Thunderclap.
Let Nietzsche die of that.
It's a very nasty condition. Hey, I was about to say.
He's the same. They're one of Starscream's henchmen.
Yes.
Right. So I thought out of all of the... But this was like... I pretty much would like any of those. So I'm trying to open up this knife now. So I can open... I'll just use my fingers. Right, so live on air.
Big fat fingers. Crushed.
Me opening the box.
Crushed to smithereens.
ASMR.
Are you recording this?
Unboxing. Like, kids love unboxing.
I'm sure they do.
Middle-aged man unboxing.
Oh, look at that box.
I've taken the wrapper off, and there's another wrapper. Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't want to rip it.
No.
Okay.
Got to keep the box.
Yeah.
Be worth more with the box.
Oh, can you hear that?
I know.
I've ripped it. Anyway, fuck it. We're going in. This is my Christmas present for myself.
Yeah.
Go inside.
Sounds like you've got to make it.
It's all in bits, and it is.
Oh, it sounds like an airfix.
I don't know which one it could be. I think. Let's open up the look inside.
This is going to be great for the listeners, isn't it?
Isn't it? Obviously, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, this is absolutely
This will probably be longer than the whole review of the Ice House. Ooh, is it a Decepticon?
Oh, which one?
Thundercracker.
I thought you said Thunderbolt.
I said Thunderbolt. No, Thundercracker. So I've got a Thundercracker.
Oh, I thought Thunderbolt
right, it's the only one I've never fucking heard of. Brilliant.
Yeah.
I really wanted Ironhide. Never mind. But
no.
Hold it up.
Well, go on.
Hold up what you've got.
Bits.
Oh, right. I see. So it is like a
yeah, you've got to click. It clicks all together until. Oh shit!
Do you paint it?
I don't think so. I could paint it.
Paint it.
Go on to eBay. I'm sure all the individual will be on eBay, Ross.
Yeah, there'll be people selling made
painted
ones.
This turtle figure. That.
Oh.
Get a life, Cleves.
Anyway, I just got
Transformers. Yes, turtles and shit. No,
I've just knocked over a Dalek. Okay.
Oh, man.
So I've got Thundercracker.
Thundercrackers are
kind of disappointed, but I'm alright. Never mind. Okay, I'll have to go and spend another £8 tomorrow and we'll get him again.
Get the same one.
And then smash the place up. Okay.
What's up?
I'm always tempted to buy them, but I don't know what I'd do with them, and I don't know where they'd sit. And also, I'm nearly.
I thought you bought Metroplex.
Pathetic. I did buy Metroplex. Just to buy Metroplex, and I did some nice drawings of him, and I might do some more.
Sounds good.
But I was just. There's quite a few I would really like, but what for? You've got to break down what you buy stuff for.
When I'm in meetings,
you're still going to die.
Meetings, I have stuff around me which I can fiddle around with and look at, so that I don't.
Yeah.
To keep the darkness away.
So you don't have to look at a picture of a lifeboat.
Never fucking life. and it kind of stops me from saying something inappropriate. Sometimes, yeah.
You just say Galvatron instead.
I wish I got Ironhide. That would have been good.
Well, Ironhide was just Ratchet, but red, wasn't he? When you bought the toy.
Yeah.
But in the comics, they were quite different, weren't they? Yeah.
Pretty good figures.
Yeah. Did both of you read the comics?
Yeah.
I've got a load of them.
Do you remember when Megatron and Ratchet were combined in some?
Yes, it's horrific. Hang on. John's frozen.
Tedious as fuck. What's that, James? Oh yes.
There's a podcast someone's done all about the English Transformers comics.
Horrific.
Oh, I'd quite like to listen to that. I think brilliant story.
I was telling the kids about how exciting Transformers the movie was today. And just saying that, he was just so excited because
it's still a terrifying image. That is, isn't it?
Look at that.
I loved it. When was it? When did it come out? 86, 85, 86?
Maybe we stop this podcast and just do a Transformers.
Transformers one. It's been coming.
I started from Target 2006.
I had the first ever one with the Ark. And then I didn't get it until Headmasters came.
Oh, that's about 87, isn't it?
Maybe.
I got it solidly all the way right out. Past Headmasters. I think after that, probably like the Batman movie coming out in 1989 made me switch my allegiance fully.
Yes,
to like American comics and things like that.
Yeah.
And
I had it when Galvatron and I've forgotten his fucking name.
Death's Head.
Galvatron and Ultra Magnus were where
Ultra
in a volcano.
Yeah,
Blaster was like riding the Autobots like roller skates at one point. Was Blaster the leader of the Autobots at one point? No.
But he was like the good Soundwave, wasn't he? That wasn't released properly in his country. Yeah. But then, because again, you can now, of course, just buy him in the internet. And that was one of the ones that made me go, ooh, Blaster.
Yes. Yeah.
But like, as you were saying, I wouldn't know where to put it. I've got too much shit.
I had a blue Blaster that came from Wellesbourne Market when I was little. That was some kind of dodgy
knockoff.
Yeah, because in Japan they were all based on another set of toys, weren't they?
That's like Jetfire,
was the name of
something else.
Yes.
That's right, correct. Yes.
Yeah, and they just bought the rights to use the toy, which I think is amazing.
I was saying to the kids,
yes,
cartoons when I was a kid, they always reset to like a status quo. And when I saw Transformers the movie and people were dying and like characters were changing, it was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Can I deal with this? He's actually dead. Optimus Prime is actually dead. Yeah.
And Prowl was killed, doesn't he?
Ironhide, Brawn.
Blast right in the face.
Yeah. Shot in the face,
So,
loved it.
Leonard Nimoy and Orson Welles for last film.
Orson Welles' last role, yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Eric Idle.
And the guy did the voice for the Micro Machines.
Yes.
They come in collections of 5. Micro Machines come in collections of 5. What was he? One the junkie?
We've spoken about. He was Blur.
Was he Blur?
Yeah.
Because he could talk fast.
Yes.
Do you reckon Seymour was named after Blur? The Transformer.
Rather than Cup.
Yeah. The old timer Cup was a freewheeler.
Yes.
I used to love seeing the Cybertron versions of their vehicles. Yeah.
Yes.
That's cool. I told you all about my
there we are.
All the toys I designed. Was like, what if they landed on the Earth in the Second World War? Yeah.
Yes, you did.
And Gary Sparrow made friends with Optimus Prime.
Okay, I think we're warmed up.
Right.
Should we do?
Okay.
Warmed up. Now we're going to get cold again.
Cold.
Oh, that's a good link, Cleves.
Nice.
Just in time for the internet to go off again.
Right. So, are we ready?